Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Steelers' victory against the Commanders 28-27 today on NFL 2024 season, week 10, where the Steelers return to the bye week. The last week they didn't play, and this week they traveled to Washington, D.C., and they got the victory. To be honest, it was a very close talk and super game. I'm not gonna lie, where the Steelers, I think that they didn't play a very great football, especially in the offense side, because the offense didn't play a very great football, but they scored four touchdowns, and Russell Wilson didn't play a very great football, but he did the job, and he got the victory. About this game, the Washington Commanders are a very, very great game, but I think that the difference here was that the Steelers took advantage of the Commanders' errors, and the Commanders didn't took advantage of the Steelers' error, and the Steelers looked at they have more experience to this kind of games, this kind of close of games, and the Steelers got the victory. That was the most important. The Steelers started to winning the game when they scored the first touchdown of the game in the first quarter, but the Commanders took advantage of the one Steelers error in the special teams where they play in the fourth down. They didn't they couldn't move the ball, and the Commanders took advantage of that, and they scored a touchdown. And in the end of the first quarter, the game was tied 7-7. In the second quarter, the Commanders were a little better team, where they scored 10 points, one touchdown and one field goal, and the Steelers only scored one touchdown. Here the difference was that the Steelers defense, there was two big mistakes, especially for the Steelers CB, Porter Jr. At Kimi in these two drives. He did two flag, two penalty, and the Commanders took advantage, and they scored 10 points, and the Steelers were trailing by 7 point difference in the halftime, 7-17. But in the second half, the Steelers play a little better. Where sorry, where in the third quarter, the Commanders, I think that they scored the first touchdown, but later the Steelers scored another touchdown, and the Commanders again scored another field goal, and the Commanders were leading the game in the end of the third quarter, 21 no 20 27-21. But in the fourth quarter, I think is when the Steelers adjust its football, especially in the offense side, where the Steelers, in the last in the last minutes of the game, they scored a touchdown that they won the game. And also the Steelers, before this touchdown, they were in the Washington red zone. They were in the Washington 1 yard, and there was the Steelers running back, I don't remember the name. He made a mistake because he fumbled the ball, and I thought that in that moment the game was over. And before that, Russell Wilson threw an interception. And these two errors, the Commanders didn't take advantage, like the first quarter where they took advantage of the special team error. In this quarter, the Steelers offense had two errors: the interception and the fumble that didn't take advantage. But the Steelers took advantage. They had the ball in the last minutes of the game. They scored a touchdown and they won the game 28-27. And with this victory, the Steelers improved to a record of 7-2, and the Commanders fell to a record 7-3. About the overall statistics, the Steelers play a good game, because the offense made 312 total yards, 121 by pass, and 140 by run. But in the defense side, how I told you, the defense didn't do a very good job, but they do a good job, and the Steelers won the game, where they only allow 242 total yards, 182 by pass, and 60 by run, and this was very important. And the difference, how I told you, is that the Steelers took advantage of the one taker away, the one fumble that the Commanders did, because in the Steelers later they scored in a touchdown, but the Commanders couldn't take advantage of the two takeaways of the Steelers that they had, with one fumble and one interception, and for that reason the Steelers won the game. About the individual statistics, Russell Wilson didn't play a very great football, but he scored two touchdowns. and this was the difference to win this game. So what's next? Well, with this victory, the Steelers are leading the AFC North with a record of 7-3. In this moment, 7-2. And this moment, they are leading. They are leading the division, and they have four winning streak. So what's next? The next week, the Steelers will start four consecutive games against divisional teams. Remember, the Steelers until this moment they haven't played against any AFC North divisional team, and the Steelers will play for straight consecutive weeks. Where the next Sunday the Steelers will receive the Baltimore Ravens and Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The next Sunday, November 17 and 13 o'clock Eastern time. Remember that this last Tuesday the Ravens defeated the Bengals 35-34. In this moment, the Ravens have a record 7-3, and they are in the second place in the AFC North. So this will be a tremendous game because both teams are fighting to win this division and to win and to enter the playoffs and try to compete to win the AFC pennant. So about this game, I think that this will be a close game. I think this will be a game with a little points because it's a typical when there is a Steelers against Ravens game. Where I think that because the Steelers will play at home, I think that the Steelers will win this game by 1 or 3 point difference, and I think that the game will be defined in the last second of the game, if not in the last play of the game. So in this video, I talk about the Steelers victory today, where the Steelers against the Commanders, where the Steelers traveled to Washington DC. They defeated 28-27 in a very tough, close and superior game, and the Steelers improved to a record 7-2, and now they are leading the AFC North with a record 7-2, and the next Sunday they will play its first divisional game of the season, where they will receive the Baltimore Ravens, that in this moment they are in the second place in the AFC North with a record 7-3, and this will be a tremendous game. So I hope you've liked this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can let me one comment here in my Substack blog or any on my Spotify or YouTube channel. So see you next video. Gibran.